If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Harrell intent on making an impact right now on the defensive end.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid. And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
Philadelphia.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And, Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Melton after the made shot from KD. Embiid inside.
Joel Embiid.
That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And the strength of Embiid oftentimes just overwhelms the defense, able to absorb physical coverage and still finish.
Biyombo. That's good.
Well, they brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
PJ Tucker.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Making the most of his three-point chances. That's Tucker just spotted up and ready to go.
They double-team KD. And the dunk by Biyombo.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's KD.
Philadelphia foul.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul.
And never say never,
At the
but we
line for
might
your
never
son.
see another player who combines the rim and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
There's no doubt that the way that Montrezl Harrell approaches the game, he is the heartbeat of a lot of the minutes that he's on the floor for any club.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Assist
And
goes to
showcasing that overwhelming
James Harden.
strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
They get it back. The shot by KD. No good. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Set ball. Now into the lineup for your sons, Terrence Ross.
Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play.
That is
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far.
76ers.
Suns lead by 2. And back in a moment, things will get underway with quarter number 2.
Phoenix, get on your feet.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
To the inside. And it's Ayton missing.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns.
And talking about a franchise franchise that has done a complete 180. Look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
No good from Booker.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Harden's shot is good.
And the D has to be more aware of Harden, especially when he's operating that close to the basket.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Back to Melton. At the elbow, Harden. Over Paul. No good off the back of the rim. The Suns leading. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Harden, that's good.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Here's Ayton. Banked in off the glass. Ayton's got the lead back up to 4 now for Phoenix.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Timeout called the 76ers. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
It took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Again, it's Joel Embiid. When he is on, there isn't one player in this league that can stop him.
Biyombo. Down low. And it's Ayton missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Count that bucket. Paul's got the lead up to 4 now for Phoenix.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Kept alive. And Ayton throws it down.
The defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Harris draws the double. Outside, Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. Suns leading by 6. Booker, good. Booker's got 6 points.
Sign of a great score is even though the defense starts to get more physical, it keeps you unfazed, and Devin Booker is that right now.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
No, a bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Pass to Ayton. Outside for Durant. That one wide left.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And slam dunk by Harris.
A combination of size and speed. Tobias Harris, when he gets going, hard to stop.
Here's Durant. Here's Ayton. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. pass to Embiid. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And it's Payne in the corner. Stolen by Harden. Here's Maxey. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Suns on top. They're up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
For your Suns Youth Dance Team.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. For 3, Harris. Rebound by the Suns. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Embiid drives in. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point